project number 3, which is communicating on video. His objective is to conduct a successful interview, to understand the dynamics of a successful interview or talk show, to prepare questions to ask during an interview program, to present a positive, confident image on camera. Dale has recently earned his Competent Leadership Award and is working towards completing his Advanced Communicator Bronze Award. His speech is from 5 to 7 minutes, and it's titled The Linville Gorge Wilderness Experience. To help him with this presentation, he is using the services of Sonny Tolbert and Ray Atkinson. After a brief setup period, please join me in welcoming Dale Wagstaff.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our show this morning. We're coming to you live from Annapolis, North Carolina. Wilderness Backpacking. My name is Dale Wagstaff, and I'll be your host for the show. A few weeks ago, we announced that we were going to do a backpacking trip to the Linville Gorge Wilderness, which is located in northern North Carolina in the Appalachian mountain system. With me today are two gentlemen who accompanied me on that trip. We had a total of 5 people that went. I'm pleased to welcome Sonny Tolbert and also Ray Atkinson. Please make them feel welcome to our show. The Linville Gorge Wilderness is a very primitive area. There are no spots for electricity, running water, bathrooms. It's entirely primitive, and we decided to hike down into the gorge, which is a drop of 2,000 feet in elevation. We had some interesting experiences while we were there, and I thought that it would be nice to interview these two gentlemen to fully disclose what happened while we went on this trip. We started out a week ago today, on the 28th of September, Saturday, and we got to the area where we were to hike down into the gorge approximately 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Is that right, gentlemen?
Yeah, a little bit later than that.
It was like 3.
It's closer to 5, I think.
Ray, let's start with you. As you started to descend down what we call the Cabin Trail, and this is one of the trails that completes the entire system of trails that goes down into the gorge, what were your thoughts?
Well, I thought it'd be a regular trail. I've hiked out, 10 miles up on a trail, Grandfather Mountain, Friars Mountain, so I just thought it'd be a normal trail. That quickly changed. It was much steeper and rugged and rocky. I felt like I was rock climbing instead of hiking.
And we had backpacks. How heavy do you think your pack was?
About the same as everyone else.
Can you describe what you were carrying on your back?
Pots, pans, food, sleeping bag, tent for 2 or 3 people, which is probably more than I needed. I should find out later. Yeah, pretty much covers it.
Good. Sonny, what were your thoughts as you started to descend down into the trail?
So I started down the descent. I looked around. I thought it was very beautiful. It was a little steeper than I thought it would be originally, but you did tell us that we were going to go straight down the mountain. It wasn't going to be one of these trails that goes around. It's straight down. So you can imagine how steep every step would be when you're carrying it. It makes it worse when you carry a 30-pound pack on your back.
As we started down the trail, Ray, you discovered that there were some things that were coming up in your mind that you hadn't really anticipated. Would you care to share with us what you were thinking?
Well, I have a fear of heights. And I probably should have been a little more honest about that. I thought that definitely a learning experience and as they call it, a journey. So I had a journey to overcome, and I'm here now, so.
What happened as we went down the mountain, I was on point in the lead, and everyone was following, and I noticed that there was some lagging behind. I didn't know at the time what the issues were. Eugene was one of our participants, as well as Sham, and Eugene informed me that Ray was having some difficulty. I went back to see, and I noticed that Ray, bless his heart, he was shaking. We were trying to get him down some cliff areas that we were traveling down through, and it was a very difficult thing for him. We all, I felt, were very understanding. We tried our best to help him and make him feel as comfortable as he possibly could, but it was a little bit of a challenge. What ended up happening was I asked Sonny and Eugene to go ahead. I stayed back with Sham to assist, but I was also concerned that they didn't know where they were going. And there were areas that the trail forked. What ended up happening, we got to a fork, they got to the fork before I could get there, and they took the logical direction down towards the river. The problem is, I never go that way. And we found out soon why that was. When I got to the fork, I could not see them. I could not see Sham and Ray. And I hollered for them, which way did you guys go? And I hear them down in the wrong fork. Now, you can't ask people that have a 50-pound pack on their back to come back up the mountain when they're already tired. So I decided I'm going to go with the flow. Even though I haven't gone down this way, we could hear the river. I knew we could get to where we were going. Make a long story short, when they got to the trailhead of the fork, I hollered back to Sham and I said, don't come this way, Ray will never make it. I asked them to go forward another direction. The problem was, they got lost.
Oh.
What was that like quickly? We only have a few more minutes.
It wasn't fun. And since we got there late, it was about 20 minutes before dark. We had a flashlight though, so that was good. But we came into an area that was cliff-like, that was not in our comfort zone, so we turned back and went to a flat spot near the end where it teed in, and we put up a tent in an area designed that we made for the tent. So,
Did you have an experience with something circling you that night?
we had animals circling us, ready to, I did not go to sleep.
Oh my
What was
gosh.
the animal doing?
I don't know. They were like fighting each other. It's not like birds fighting each other, or I don't know. As long as it wasn't a bear eating our food.
Well, Sonny, when we got to the top of the trail the next day, we fished during the day. We could not find them. They did show up, did they not?
That's right.
They came, they were with the Rangers, they were safe. We were thankful for that. Well, would you do it again, gentlemen?
I would.
On a different trail.
Thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.